Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video brought to you by Camp Wilderness. On today's video we're going to be showing you all about navigation and signaling. So ways to find your direction and ways to get attention. So let's get started.
So in terms of navigation, it's super important in survival because if you need to find your way out of somewhere, you need to kind of know what direction to head in. One of the key factors of navigation is knowing north. So what we're going to do now is show you a couple different methods of how to figure out north, make sure you get home safe.
So the easiest way that we can find north would be to use a compass, just like this one or like this one. These are going to be the perfect way to find north. When you pair a compass with an OS map, you then get much more accurate directions. You can find even pinpointed areas known as micro-navigation to find the smallest part on a map just like this one in a wide area. So that's the compass, the best way to find north.
A super fun way that you guys at home can build a compass is with your household items. So what I have here is I have a bottle of water, a sewing kit, but in my sewing kit all I need is one needle. I have a cup, a magnet, and I also have a leaf I'm going to pop my needle on. Now let's get building. I've now poured my water into my cup, and what I'm going to do is magnetize my needle. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to pull the needle up in the same direction across my magnet like this. So now I've magnetised my needle, I'm going to pop a leaf on top, and then I'm going to pop my needle just there. Now I have my needle floating on my leaf and I've got my nice compass on the outside showing the north-south line. I'm going to show you how to orientate it. When I move it like this, it'll always go back to the north-south line. And I can show you with a normal compass. And there we have it. And that's how to make a homemade compass.
So another common item you can use to find direction is a watch. So what you can do in the northern hemisphere is you can line up the hour hand with the sun, and then you go halfway between the hour hand and 12 o'clock, and that's south. Another quick way to find direction with household items.
Now that we've talked through navigation, we want to talk a little bit about signaling. There are two main methods of signaling, that's sound and sight. Sound is a really effective way to gain attention. Kind of like that. So shouting and yelling is a great way to get attention. However, in a windy environment, it's not going to be the best because your voice can carry somewhere else. What is good in those kind of environments is a high-pitched whistle. Now, a lot of people wouldn't carry a high-pitched whistle with them, even though they should. Most backpacks now have a high-pitched whistle on the buckle across the chest. And if you don't have either of those, what you can use is one of these. This is an acorn shell. So to create it, to create the whistle, I want to hold the acorn shell like this. I want to place my thumbs either side like that. And what I'm doing is this little triangle space that I create at the bottom is what I'm going to blow air into to create my whistle, just like this. And that's how you make a whistle out of an acorn.
We've been over how you can gain attention through noise, but what we're going to do now is how you can do it visually. The most common way to get attention through vision is to have something reflective. So these are traditional signal mirrors. What they do is when the sun comes out, you can take the sun and reflect it to whatever you're trying to get attention from. Traditionally, a lot of compasses come with mirrors, so that can be used for the same reason. But also anything reflective. So like I could use a watch face to get a bit of a flash going, but even a knife edge can get a flash. So these can be seen from miles and miles away on a sunny day, which is absolutely perfect for getting attention if you need some help.
The most fun method of signaling is to use a signal fire. This is obviously our favorite way within bushcraft. So behind me, Amy and Kyle are setting up our signal fire. I'm gonna go help them and we'll show you guys what it looks like when we're finished.
Our signal fire is nice and prepped now. So we built a little bit of a frame to give it some structure. We've put tons of nice dry kindling at the bottom, and then we've got a bunch of green foliage. So what will happen is my fire will start here, catch on this nice green stuff, and make tons of billowing smoke to signal to the plane. I'd make it twice as big and put so much more green foliage on to make a lot more smoke.
Thanks very much for joining us for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about signaling, navigation. Although these skills are super fun to practice, we do hope you never actually have to use them. Stay safe, stay wild. We'll see you next time.